Hello. Hello everyone. How are you guys doing? Hello Danny, congrats on first. Hello Bumplove. Howdy. Hello Jaco. How you doing? I didn't have a filet of fish today, but it is Macca's Monday, so I thought I'd get in the mood. Hello Nova, how you doing? Yeah. It's a lot of burgies. Hang on, I can add another one. Mouth is full. Burgie. One thing I wish that they'd add is like a clear button, because you can add fucking as many things as you want. But they don't have a button to clear them all out. You have to delete them separately. Yeah, so I've added a new redeem. A new redeem is add something to Taxi's head. So if you guys have a... it does support GIFs, Bumfluff. It does support GIFs. So, hang on. Another issue is when you go to select a picture, it freezes your, capture of your thing. So there's some things that I wish they'd work out a little, but it's all right. Oh yeah, so they're flat. They are flat. They're flat images. Hello Lady Ma, how are you? You want Bongo Cat? If you redeem it, I can add it. Hang on, I want to see what this looks like. Whoa. Hang on. Flat burgers. Alright. Wide burgie. Yeah, so I have a redeem. It's the same price as like if you guys wanted to change an outfit. So I think that that's kind of fair. It requires me to alt tab and do something, so. Yeah, if you guys want something stupid on my head, I can add it. But yeah, now I gotta fucking delete all these burgies. Nope, not the hand. Don't eat the hand. There you go. Kate said to say hello. Hello, Kate. How are you? I ate all my burgies. It was Macca's Monday and now it's over. But yeah, so you can add GIFs and PNGs. I mean, you can add JPEGs, but they won't be transparent. Eat the hand? You can't do that, Nova. Can't eat hand. You can bite it. Get some wets. How you doing, Brady? I don't have any water with me. So I'm gonna drink Mountain Dew. I hope that's okay. I will get some water when I have my break. Thank you. I got my gamer fluid. My Mountain Dew. Check Discord DM. What did you say? Ah. All right. Hang on. Let me add it. I really this is gonna fuck with my my downloads folder. It's gonna be so full of dumb images. All right. Add. Get rid of the hand. Is this what you wanted, Bumfluff? Yeah, it's gonna be full of dumb images. Cause you know I won't clean that shit out. E. It's cute. It is cute. Wonder if you could add a few of them and then it's like a... Hello Hayes, how are you? Is that the taximals or the taxidermy animals? It's the taximals. Candle crown, yes. Mm. Spooky. Alright. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. I'm really excited about this feature. I like it. But like I can add it to my ear and it like tracks with my ears wiggle instead. And same with my hair. Like it tracks separately. It's very cool. I like it. I think it's fun. Oh, you're about to sleep? Oh, Hayes, I hope you have a good sleep. Thank you for dropping by. Probably shouldn't redeem stuff stolen for someone's DeviantArt. Yeah, true. True. I guess there is a like a crediting thing involved, but also I don't think many people would have troubles with it. Like I wonder what Daimono's rules are, because I know Daimono has a redeem similar to this. I wonder what his rules are for if there's something like copyright. But yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Buggy. Yeah. Oh, gone. Burger. I like it. And I like this. I made this. I think it's cute. Got candles on it though. I wonder if there's a way to get it to track like above your head. Probably not. Have to be attached somehow. It is pretty. I like it. There we go. Behind the candles now. It's cute. How long's the cooldown? I think 15 minutes? Should I make it lower? Yeah, I should probably lower it, hey. Let's have a look. So people can use it. Yeah, it's on 15 minutes. 15 days! Alright, hang on. I'll make it every minute. I don't mind people spamming it today. Yeah. It should be updated if people were waiting to redeem. But if people are gonna redeem more, Bumfluff only gets 1 candle. He can add lots of dumb things to Taxi's head. Discord again, thank you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I wonder if there's a way to get it. Middle click? What does that do? There? Trying to offer interesting examples. When your sleep schedule gets so bad, you get to finally watch your favorite Aussie streamer again. Favorite Aussie streamer? How you doing, Z-Man? It's been a long time. I hope you are well. Yeah. So yeah, it's only on, did I say 1 minute? 1 minute cooldown? Yeah. You can add dumb things to my head. I was trying to look through things that I had already saved. But I really don't have a lot. Yeah. Fluff also has Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Bum Fluff is everyone's favorite Aussie streamer. I'm just choosing dumb things that I have saved. What else have I got? What else have I got?
Nada, zip, zilch, the big goose egg.
Goose egg. I was gonna fix my sound commands. I wish they'd go a bit closer to your model, because when you turn, they get a bit fucked. So I need to like always stay face to you guys. It's kind of annoying that way. Taxi sad. Or Angie. Sad. Sad taxi. Taxi has working tear ducts. No, these are... Hang on. They are just flat images. Taxi is a sham. Why are you sad now? I'm sad. Oh, I'm sorry. I have a lot of random shit saved, so... I got more Santa hats. I made this last year. I need to make an undead taxi version. Because this was before I re-debuted as Undead Taxi. I made this. I just need to change the skin color, basically. You should go to bed, but you don't want to? What's the time for you, Z-Man? I'm just having fun with these things. I think it's stupid. 3:30? That is very late. I went to bed, I think, around that time last night. And I had to have a nap today. Staying up that late ruins you? Yeah. Yeah, I had to have a big nap. Alright. 3:30 military time? That's 3:30 in the morning, I'm assuming.
Stinky.
Stinky. After Amy's, you're up till 4 AM? That's so late, Nova. Yeah. Alright. Should we play some attorneys? I didn't even get any music set up for the just chatting screen. Maybe I should do that one day. But you could confuse you. I assume if you meant it's 3:30 and you should go to bed, it's 3:30 in the morning, not in the afternoon. But if it's in the afternoon, that's something else. Alright. Probably shouldn't dawdle around too long because I'm nearing the end. Nearing the end of Ace Attorney. And I want to finish it this week, I think. So I'm gonna try and do these last 2 chapters of the game. My hand. What about it? What about it, Bagel? How are you, Bagel? Sorry, I missed you come in. My hand. Whoa. There she goes. Aha. There she is. Come on. Take that. Yep. There she is. Please take. Please take. You wanna play this game, but you gotta go, but I miss you and we'll see you later. Aww. Aw, see you, man. I'll see you later. Thanks for dropping by. It's nice to see you again. One of them has flesh. Yeah, one of them is still got flesh. One of them is a skeleton hand. Ooh. You put it in taxi rank? I'm having a look. I gotta set up alert for that. I am adding it. Thank you, Danny-kun. You want it in front of the candle or behind the candle? Maybe the candle can go directly on top. Hang on. Yeah. I love it. I love it. Do I still have yeah, I still have that one. This is fun. I like this. This is an amazing addition. This is an amazing addition to the stream. My content ratings are fucking through the roof now. Alright. Alright. Ace Attorney time. Let me find my sound. Alright. So, I noticed on the menu there's like a separate section of the game, special contents. And it has, gonna have to start looking for things for use in future streams? Yeah. So, it's got, the achievements are all here. There's all the achievements, but I'm a bit scared of going through them because there might be spoilers. But we can see the ones we've gotten, so we've got...
Zilch, big goose egg.
Big goose egg. Okay, so yeah, we've got achievements for completing the chapters. And then we got this one, which is having successfully presented evidence during the first cross-examination that occurs in both the Great Ace Attorney Adventures and the Great Ace Attorney Resolve. Why do I have that? I've not played the second game. I don't know what that means. And we got this one. Having examined the fireplace in Mr. Sholmes' suite whilst with Susato in episode 5 of the Great Ace Attorney Adventures. We got that. And for having thoroughly examined the medical report card inside and out in the Great Ace Attorney 1 Adventures. Well no, because there's all these are for the second game, and I don't really want to look at the other ones because they might be for the second game as well. Hello, pool boy, or should I say young lad, pool lad for rent, how are you? Yeah, so there'll be things for the second game, but because they describe them, I don't really want to look them up in case there's spoilers. But I did peek in this section. Please don't. I'm sorry. So, we have costumes, but they're only usable in the second game. But look at my boy. Hang on. Look at him. Iris's homemade suit. Lake lad for rent. Lake lad for hire. Good, you've been playing the new Pokemon remakes all day. I'm so excited to play. I have them, but I'm waiting for me to finish this game. Then I'll be able to play Pokemon. I'm gonna play it on stream. Yeah, Iris made them a suit. It's so cute. Look at it. And we got Susato has a... Ah! Look at that! She's so cute! She's so cute! I love her! I love her! Oh! Holmes' DLC costume? Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Have you seen it, Nova? Have you seen it? I love Susato. She's so adorable. I wish I could rotate the models so we could look at it a bit closer. You got it saved? Alright. Hang on. Here we go. Sharms, you waiting? You waiting? Yeah! Look at him! He looks so good! I'm so excited! I don't know. Like, I don't usually like to play games, like, with, like, customization on, like, the first playthrough. Oh, hello Diva, how are you? But the thing is though, we have already experienced their default costumes. So maybe on the second playthrough I will give them their outfits. Like on the second game when we play that. Hello Blue Jays, how are you? Yeah, I know the characters now, so I don't mind maybe changing their outfits. Because I assume they'll probably just be in the same outfits. Probably, I'm assuming. Diva, look! Look! Mr. Sharms has a outfit in the second game that you can choose. Look at him! The alternate outfits are super cute, they are! And Susato has this. She is so beautiful. I love her. I love her so much. I love her. And Yunosuke, look at this! Look at my boy! I love him! Oh my god! Wait. Wait, hang on. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. What is on his shoulders? What is this? What is this? I love it! It's Chinosuke! It's a little mouse Ryunosuke! He is there! I love it! Does Susato have one? I didn't even notice. Oh. Can't see it. Unless it's... No, I can't make it out. If that's something... That thing there's something, I don't know, I can't make it out. Maybe it's not. Anyway, they are so beautiful. They are so beautiful. I love them. I love them so much. Let me resize my window. There we go. I love them so much. So we're gonna play the game with these, I think. I love them. And we got some short extra episodes. I don't know what this is. Rants to magazine episodes. What does this mean? Are they just like short stories? This escapade includes spoilers about the first game story. No. We're good. I won't read it. We can have a look after we finish the game. We got credits, we got auditorium. Voice recitals. Where is...
Objection!
Objection.
Hold it! I'm sure everyone knows by now who it is.
I'm sure everybody knows by now who it is. Excuse me. They don't have excuse me.
Your testimony completely contradicts the facts. Inconsistency, sir. I mean, yes.
They don't use these
there's clear
lines.
Inconsistency here. I mean, the defense demands its right to a cross-examination.
They don't use these.
I will become a lawyer. I have to.
Hold it! Susato Mikotoba, judicial assistant to the defense. Yes, I fully understand.
I wonder why they
I asked
added
only for
these.
5 minutes of time. I have vital evidence to substantiate the defense's claim.
Yeah, why excuse me not there?
Prepare for a Susato takedown! Hiya!
Is it a setting? I don't think so. What else we got? Terms?
Objection!
Objection. Iris, I don't want to go too far in just in case there's new characters that we don't know. There's a gallery. Portraits. Look at my boy. I don't want to look further. I'm not looking. Okay. Okay, let's... Yeah, they could just be things that they... Because I know, I think there was like a download code in my game that was like, you know, oh, it has like extra pictures and stuff like that that are like concept art and stuff like that. So yeah, like there's probably lots of things in there that's just, I don't know, just for fun. All right, we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue. Alright, so we have, I think, 2 more chapters left, so like 1 more to be continued and then the last chapter. So we're gonna try and do 1 to be continued tonight, and then the second one tomorrow night. Alright, let's go, let's go! Ah, Gina, how are you holding up? Worst part of knowing about Chinosuke's existence? Denica? You can't see Chinosuke until you play the second game. I'm sorry. I'll have to... I really feel like I'm going to want to immediately play the second game, because this case so far has not felt like a final case of Ace Attorney games. Like normally there's something that's like, it just has a certain vibe about it. It feels like a really big case. This doesn't feel like a really big case. This is just continuing the story in general. So it's like, I feel like we're going to get to a point where I'm going to want more. I'm going to want to play the second game, because I feel like the second game's just going to be a continuation of this. Like it's gonna be like, another two months have passed, here we go, Ryunosuke's getting into some other shit, you know? So, I don't know how long I'm gonna have a break playing, because I feel like I'm going to really wanna play this game. But I'm gonna play Pokemon, we'll see how long that takes. And then I wanna play Glass Rose. Maybe after Glass Rose I'll pick up Ace Attorney again. Definitely a lot of introduced characters that seem like they'll be returning. Yeah. Like, I'm happy Gina came back for this case, because yeah, she didn't really show up again. There was also, I was thinking about this. There was that one guy that showed up when we were doing the inspecting outside of what was his name? What was the guy we last defended? What was his name? The other Japanese man. We were like, yeah, outside his apartment, inspecting like the crime scene where the woman got stabbed, and there was like this random guy showed up, and we're like, who are you? And he's like, I am off then, and you're like, okay, and then he never came back. He never came back. And I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? And I don't think he's gonna show up again. So I'm like, is he gonna show up in the second game? Or are we just gonna be like, oh, it's this guy? Yeah, and I really don't want to look up anything because I feel like you'll immediately get spoiled. A lot of people have said, do not look up anything about these games, like more so than the previous Ace Attorney games, because yeah, like, yeah, just don't look up anything. I guess because this game has such like the cases don't feel self-contained. Yeah, like this whole game has felt like it's, yeah, intertwined. So like I don't even want to look up the swan lady from the first case because I'm like, is something about her ever going to come up again? Like, I don't know. Who knows? Anyway. So I feel like I'm really gonna want to play the second game as soon as I can. Alright. Gina, how are you holding up? I'm starting to feel quite warmly towards her frequent cold shoulders now. Ginny, are you alright? Why aren't you saying anything? What's the point, eh? Why go to all this trouble to fight so hard and then for the likes of me? What? Well, you saw it, that picture? What picture? You mean this? The photograph taken by Hurley's red-handed recorder? She did it. She did the murder. Well, I didn't think it would have captured a scene like this for sure. That's for sure. It's hopeless. Anyone who sees that's gonna think I did it, ain't they? Well, I won't pretend I wasn't a bit of shock when the prosecution first presented it to the court. Surely you've got to have your doubts about me now. You can't still think I'm innocent. Of course I can. Ginny, why don't you talk to us? Tell us what really happened that night. Eh? Bruno's cleverly managed to piece together a lot of new information, but still, we'd really like to hear it from you. Alright then. It was after we had dinner together at your place, right, Iris? Then we all had a chat up in your office, didn't we? Yes, I remember. After that, I just couldn't get to sleep. So I slipped out and went down the street to the 2-to-1 to Windybank's place. I'd had to know if Iris' story was there or not, the Hound of the Baskervilles. I don't know what it's about or nothing, but if you ask me, there's something in it that Sholmes don't like, something what you don't want people reading. That's why he lied about Iris sticking it in lug with Windybank for safekeeping. Music is amazing. The music of this game is so good. At least that's what I thought. That's what I thought at the time. I think this is a new track. I don't think we've heard this before. So you broke into Windybank's. I just had to know if it was there or not. I mean, I had no idea all that was gonna kick off, did I? I struck the lock and snuck inside. It was dark as you like in there. So I gave the oil lamp on the counter a bit of wick, and that's when... What do you think you're doing? Ah. I nearly died, I did. The next thing I knew... I grabbed the gun off the counter and was waving it in the air like, I don't know what. God, I hope someone's looking after his dog. Ah, you're the girl who was in here this afternoon. I didn't think pickpockets went for armed robbery. The mantle script. Have you got it here? Did Sholmes leave a load of papers with you? A story? I beg your pardon? The Hound of the something or other. If it's here, I want to see it. I'm sorry, young lady, but I'd sooner die than relinquish an article belonging to one of my customers. I don't want it. What would I do with it anyway? I just want to see it, that's all. Oh, you want to see it, do you? I want to know if Sholmes really pawned it here or not. Please, just let me see it and I'll go. Oh, very well then. But for pity's sake, stop waving my gun around, would you? So then the old cove unlocked the storeroom door and we both went inside. And it was there alright, the manuscript. Sholmes went lying after all. You did all that just to check... You did all that just to check for me, Ginny. Anyway, then there was a bit of a kick-up out in the main bit of the shop. The Skulkin brothers arrived at the scene, yes. What was that noise? Someone's breaking in. Dear me. Is there some burglars convention here tonight that I don't know about? He's done with this shit. I think I forgot to shut the door behind me, sorry. Better go and take care of it. Could I possibly have my gun back? Oh, well I'll come with you and... Now don't be foolish, young girl. You must stay right here. Don't leave this room under any circumstances. Aw, he was so nice! And with that, he took me gun out of me hands and walked back out to the shop. Sorry, my window is open, so my blinds are making noise. I'm sorry if that's annoying. I hung back in the storeroom, like he said, straining my ears in the dark to hear what was going on. It sounded like they got into a bit of a scrap. I started to think I should help, see? So I was just about to go to the storeroom myself when... No. I heard a couple shots go off, two I think. Almost at the same time. And then there he was, right at me feet, lying face down on the floor. I was right next to the storeroom door, so I slammed it shut and locked it as quickly as you like. Because you thought whoever had shot Mr. Winterbank might come for you. Yeah, so I went to grab the old cove's gun. Figured I'd put up a fight at least. But when I got a better look at him, I knew. Winterbank was a goner. I felt funny in my head all of a sudden, kinda dizzy. And after that, I don't remember nothing. Aw, Gina. That must be when you passed out, Gina. If I hadn't done what I'd done, the old cove might still be alive. Did you tell the police everything you just told us? Of course I did, but they didn't believe a word for it, did they? They said all they said was if I kept telling lies, I'd make things even worse for me. Aww. That sucks. It'll be alright, Ginny, don't worry. Just stay strong for a little longer. Bruno's about to put the real culprit through the mill. That cove, what was there in the afternoon? That Egget Benedict? Egg. I still remember how he looked at me, like I was nothing. He was there, alright.
Nada, zip, zilch, big goose egg.
We don't know his real name yet, but I'm convinced that he's involved somehow. Anyway, thank you for telling us what happened, Gina. I appreciate your honesty. You what? You can leave it all to Runo's capable hands now, Ginny. Mr. Narrow Otto? Yes? How come you trust me? I don't get it. I mean, have you forgotten what happened here before? Come on, it was only 2 months ago. Gina is cute. Me and Mr. McGilded, we told you a whole pack of lies. And you got the bog trotter off with him. Even though he was a killer. No, I could never forget that. Oh. I did what I thought was best at the time. But the pain of that error of judgment doesn't get any easier to bear. Still, don't forget that I also made you a promise. I told you that I'd be on your side to the bitter end, no matter what. But what if I'm lying? You could be working to get another killer off the hook for all you know. I was once in your position, Gina. I was the accused in a trial. You were? Before I left Japan, I was accused of murder. And strange as it might sound, the circumstances of the crime were pretty damning. I was sure that no one would believe it wasn't me who'd done it. Oh, Bruno. There was one person who stood up for me, who believed in me, and was prepared to defend me. No! The music! Why did they do this to me? Fucking on cue! My best friend! I hate this game! Oh, my gunblade! I hate this game. Runosuke, no one believes in you more than I do. Hello, Gunblade, how are you? I have a new redeem to add something stupid to my head. So we've got a Sailor Moon tiara, we've got a bongo cat, we've got a candle, and I put the two Padaru taxis on me. It is. I made it last year, so I've got to update it to make it Undead Taxi. I'll do that. Leave this to me. All you need to do is put your faith in me and I'll do the rest. Oh, I miss him so much. I was so happy I cried, but even then, somewhere inside me, I couldn't help thinking, surely he doesn't really believe in me. Not completely. But I was wrong. I miss him so much. As soon as my trial began, it was obvious that he had an absolute unwavering belief in me. And in turn, I developed an absolute unwavering belief in him. Oh. Gina is your top 3 girl? Since then, I came to realize, if you want someone to believe in you, you have to believe in the other person first. What are you saying? I promise you, Gina, that no matter what happens, I'll keep believing in you. So you don't need to worry, I won't let you down. Gina is adorable. Even though I'm a diver and a no-good liar, you're not like McGilded, I know that. Eh? That's right, you're our friend, Ginny. Iris. We know you better than you think. And we've come to the conclusion that you're someone we can trust. Oh, I love this music so much. It's like honestly probably one of the best tracks in the game because it makes me so emotional. That's really all we need to know. Exactly. I'm gonna cry still. Mr. Narrow Otter, I mean I. Aw, Ginny. Defendant Gina Lestrade and her legal representative. Court proceedings are about to resume. Please head to the courtroom immediately. Yes, of course, thank you. Man, the music in this game just is so good. It's so good. I've been both a defendant and a defending lawyer in my time, so I knew only too well just how hard it was to put all your faith in another. And I also knew just how hard it was to bear the burden of another, putting all their faith in you. This is it at last, the final chapter, the final battle. Wish me luck, sister-san. And I hope you're watching over me too, partner. I hate this game. You love this game. I love it too, Gunblade. It's just... it's making me feel things. I am feeling, Ripple. I am feeling. I'm only like fucking 5 minutes into this chapter and I'm crying. How are you, Ripple? How was your day? Oh my god. This fucking game. They did calculate that shit. They made you flashback to Inosuke looking at Kazuma with fucking awe. I know! It's killing me, Danny-kun. 5 minutes into the potentially last part of this chapter. Just eating some fruit and watching Taxi cry. Oh my god. I gotta stop being like this. This fucking game. I hereby call this court to order as we resume the trial of Miss Gina Lestrade. Lord Van Zeeks, have you successfully subpoenaed the witness? The subpoena was delivered to the communication station where the man works immediately, my lord. However, the heavy rain has delayed the arrival of his carriage, it would seem. Then why the fuck are we in the courtroom again? Wipe your tears and continue. I did, Gunblade. I see. Then let us turn our attention to Inspector Gregson's rhesus of the case heard by the court this morning. The glaring omission of the third bullet in your report is a serious blunder, Inspector. Yes, I can only apologize, my lord. And although the defense's chemical analysis of the blood at the scene makes for a compelling argument, I cannot permit such untried methods to be used as evidence in my courtroom. It's a big mistake to cross Hurley and me. A very big mistake. My lord, the subpoenaed witness has just arrived in the building. Thank you, officer. Show him to the stand without delay. Mr. Eggert Benedict. I didn't expect to be crossing paths with him again so soon, and clearly not like this. Iris more than ready to fight. Iris will get them. Thank you for compiling with the court subpoena at such short notice soon. Thank you for complying with the court's subpoena at such short notice, sir. My fucking blinds are making so much noise. I'm trying to work out what I can do. Because my fan's broken so much that it only goes on high now. No, they're my blinds. I guess I'll just open them and people can just fucking see into my room. That's fine. That's fine. I'll be back in just a sec. Alright, I'm back. Taxi showing a crying face. What's this by Great Ace Attorney? Yeah. Yeah, so our fans are really fucked in this house. And my fan in my room in particular has gotten worse since I last complained about it. It now doesn't turn on medium, on low and medium speed, just doesn't work at all. And only goes on high speed. So otherwise it just fucking blows everything in the room just everywhere. I'm like, how do you go that fast? So it's hot tonight, so I had to open the window, which I don't usually do during stream because the blinds go blowy, but we'll see how that works with them fully open. Might be okay. We're waiting, Gunblade. We've contacted the real estate. The electrician came out and was like, yes, these aren't right. We will go get new parts, and then hasn't come back, so. Yeah. Waiting on that. Alright. But of course, my lord, as an upstanding member of London society, it is my pleasure to oblige. Now, kindly state your name and occupation for the record. Ashley Graydon, Communications Officer. Mr. Graydon and I both work at London Central Communication Station. Now, perhaps somebody would kindly explain what all this is about. You were apprised of the situation by the court officer on your way here, I presume? Yes, I was. Something to do with a murder that took place at a pawnbroker's on Baker Street. And some nonsense about me having been there on the night in question. That is the accusation, indeed. This really is beyond a joke, you know. Very well, without further delay, the court will hear your testimony now, Mr. Graydon. You will respond to the accusation made against you under oath. Gladly, my lord, gladly. Naturally, I have occasion to make use of pawnbrokering services from time to time. But are you seriously suggesting I colluded with these thugs to break into the place on the night of the murder? I have no intention of admitting such an outrageous accusation, even if certain parties here present claim that my blood was found at the scene. Some Scaramouche? I don't know that word. Detectives homebrewed tincture can hardly be taken as serious evidence. Why do they speak like this? So, you deny the accusation completely, do you? I must say, I am dismayed. For the highest court in the land to be swayed by this self-professed detective's toy. It was the will of the jury, and our great British justice system that demands the jury's will is upheld. Then, it would seem, we have the misfortune of a most inept assembly of jurors today. By golly. How long am I expected to be detained here? If, following the defendant's cross-examination, your involvement in this matter has not been established, you will be free to leave immediately. Good, then I shall be away in time for afternoon tea, some small consultation. Consolation, at least. Let us not hold up Mr. Graydon any longer than necessary, counsel. Proceed with the cross-examination. So, we meet again, Mr. Eggert Benedict. He's still just gotta call him that. Or is it Mr. Graydon? My apologies, you are? Ryunosuke Naruhodo, defense lawyer. We have met. If you say so. Ashley Graydon, enchanté. So? Ah. Put the hat on! Put the hat on! I trust we can conclude this quickly. But I'm not holding a flashy hat while we do. Put it on! Put it on! Put your hat on! The accusation. Alright. Have occasionally make use of pawnbroker. Okay, I should look at what we have still. Pawnbroker's ticket box. Genius representation papers. Pawnbroker's ticket coach. Harris's story manuscript. Blood sample portfolio. McGilded case notes. He does have style. Today's paper. Was there anything in this that we didn't look at? This is at the back. Sensational story lower down the front page. Ministry Mall. Okay. Interesting. Autopsy report. Crime scene photograph. Crime scene floor plan. Winterbank's gun. Vulcan Brothers gun. Photo of Gina. First shooting photograph. Stereoscope. Music box disc. Holmes's pouch. Third bullet. No intention of admitting such an outrageous accusation. Okay, we'll just press everything.
Hold it!
Yes, we even met in the very pawnbrokery where the crime took place on the afternoon of the day in question. Oh, of course. You introduced yourself by a different name at the time. It was Mr. Eggert Benedict, I believe. Tell me, what made... The witness is here to testify about events that took place that night. He is under no obligation to answer such unrelated questions. You can't be serious. Thank you, because I certainly do not feel inclined to answer such inappropriate question. So he's going to be evasive, is he? In an effort to try not to give anything away. This court can be tricky. This could be tricky.
Hold it!
Have you seen these two men before? This pair? No, I don't associate with criminals. Said by a man who introduced himself as Eggert Benedict. He is the other brother, he just has an egg. The other one has an apple, the other one has a pear. This guy has egg. I'd like to know who I have to thank for this. Who made this outlandish accusation against me? Like, the young lawyer there in the black. This is a farce. Whose idea was it to permit an outsider to work in a British court anyway? Well, needless to say. Oops. Oops.
Hold it!
Fuck. Just pressing all the wrong buttons. Wait. I pressed the right one. Where were you at around 1 in the morning on the night in question, sir? That is past the hour at which I would normally retire. Certainly. I was not in the company of these rapscallions. Are you able to prove that?
Objection!
At least you could have said they're the fruit and veg brothers. Listen carefully, my learned Nipponese friend. You appear to be under a gross misapprehension on this point. What do you mean? The witness maintains he was not at the scene of the crime. He has no obligation to prove his absence. If your accusation is that the witness was present at the scene, the obligation lies with you to prove your assertion. You will fulfill that obligation before putting any more unreasonable questions to the witness. These fucking animations. Silent victory wiggle, thanks! Oh god, I love a good victory wiggle. Even if certain parties here present claim that my blood was found at the scene. What did I... Okay, yeah. This one.
Hold it!
Blood was found at the scene of the crime. There's no question of that. Mr. Sholmes' chemical analysis has positively identified the substance as such. But I am not the only human to have blood running through my veins, am I? How can you be so sure that the blood is mine? Hello, Lapsud, how are you? It could equally be the blood of one of these two miscreants. Every individual's blood has a slightly different composition, it seems. Mr. Sholmes' chemical is able to... Spare me the science lesson. Who is this Sholmes character anyway? Oh, I assumed all Londoners would know the name. He's a great, well, a renowned detective. So even you are unable to bring yourself to say, great detective. A great detective, you say? Now we're in the realm of fairy tales, are we? Ooh, what do you got to say? What do you got to say?
Excuse me!
Excuse me. Do you have something to say about that, Mr. Skulkin? Eh? What? Me? No, the Mr. Skulkin next to you. Right, I've had it up to here with this. How many times have I got to tell you? Yes, I know, you're not Big Bruv Skulky. Mr. Nash Skulkin. Eh? Cool, blimey, Governor. You what? Is it not the case that when Mr. Graydon just spoke, a thought went through your mind? Would you care to share that thought with the court? Eh? Me thoughts? I don't have none of them. Must have been him. You what? Mr. Nash Skulkin, answer the question, please. What went through your mind when Mr. Graydon just spoke? Nothing, honest Gov, nothing. I was just thinking. If he waves his arm around like that much more, it'll open up the wound again, that's all. What wound? Oh, we got him. Where he took the bullet, of course. It was only 2 days ago, that ain't gonna be healed up yet. Oh my god, you're an idiot! So I was, well, you know, I was worrying for him and... Oh, Elsbells. Mr. Graydon, did you hear that? What? Your comrade is worried about you, it seems. On account for your injured arm. My lord? Yes, Mr. Graydon? I have no idea what these two wretches are talking about. Certainly, I shouldn't be expected to answer anything in relation to their mindless insinuations. I don't know. He is a genius. We know that someone other than the victim was hit by a bullet at the night of the crime 2 nights ago. And from the height of the bullet hole in the wall, that person was likely hit in the upper arm or thereabouts. Perhaps you'd allow the court official to examine your arm, sir. The left arm that you're currently clasping with your right hand as if in pain. No, I refuse. You have shown no evidence whatsoever that links me to these common thieves. Accordingly, I am not obliged to permit any such invasion of my privacy. As I've already said, I'm completely uninvolved in all this. I've never had anything to do with the pawnbrokery where this fellow was killed whatsoever. I take offense at the insinuation that I was in any way involved. You claim to have nothing whatsoever to do with Mr. Winterbank's pawnbrokery. My lord, the defense would like that last statement to be added to Mr. Graydon's formal testimony. Very well, counsel. Continue with your testimony, Mr. Graydon. Even the judge is sus of him. He's like, Mr. Graydon. Alright. Bottom line is, I've never had anything to do with the pawnbrokering establishment where that man was killed. Well... Why don't we have the picture of him there? There was literally a picture of him that we saw last chapter.
Hold it!
I'm not sure what to present yet. Yeah, this judge isn't an idiot like the other one. Never had anything to do with it. You forget that I was there, Mr. Graydon, on the very afternoon of the incident. Obviously, I'm not in complete strangery to the pawnbrokers. I'm currently on the lookout for an armchair to furnish my study.
Objection!
No, you were there to redeem an article. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right?
Ooh, what you got for me?
Excuse me!
Excuse me. Do you have something to add, Inspector? Eh? Come again, Sunshine. You were there too, in fact, weren't you, Inspector? That afternoon? Well, yes, I do remember meeting yourself in the pawnbrokers that afternoon. Your young Japanese assistant, and the accused were all present, as I recall. And at that time, the witness, Mr. Graydon, was trying to acquire a particular article. Well now. I'm afraid I don't remember too clearly. What? But you must. I'm not gonna lie and pretend I remember something that I don't. What's going on here? Gregsy showed us a picture before, didn't he? You know, from the cameras that Hurley installed in Winterbanks. Yes, of course. Indeed, all the gentlemen pictured bear a striking resemblance to the witness, I must say. Exactly, which proves that Mr. Graydon was in the shop on the afternoon in question. Just give me a sec. Alright. At no point have I denied that fact. I merely entered the shop to pursue the articles on sale and have a word with the broker. Oops. Nothing more. Nope. I would like endless fish and chippies, please. This makes no sense. I understand why Mr. Graydon might be trying to cover his tracks. But why would Gregson be trying to avoid giving a testimony about what happened? Spider? Oh. Fluff just killed a cockroach. He had to close my door because he was like hitting it with a shoe. So when he came in, I'm like, was it a spider? And he's like, no, cockroach. And then like indicated with his hands how big it was. Was it really that big? That's massive. What the fuck? Big cockroach, apparently. Yuck. I'm just glad it's not spiders. That's why Gregson gets his endless supply of fish and chips. Big thanks to Bumploff for protecting Taxi. Cockroaches don't scare me, I just don't like to kill them. Just spiders. Spiders yuck. Yeah, there's been a few this month. I don't know what's with this year. Like, last year they didn't come inside. This year they're coming inside and it's kind of scaring me. But like we have like, when we first moved to this unit, we went for a walk one night And there was like, honestly, probably like 50 of them on the pavement just down the road of where we were. So obviously there's a fuck ton of cockroaches outside. Maybe they haven't done a yearly spray yet. Yeah. Like they were like on the pavement, because you know, the pavement's like light colored concrete, right? We just saw these fucking things skittering about at night, and we're like, what the fuck are they? Oh, they're cockroaches. Fucking like 50 of them. Yeah, but yeah, normally they don't come inside, but just this year it's, we keep getting them. Just a casual 50 cockroaches. Yeah, it was really weird though, because like, they're all on like one, you know how the footpaths are like, kind of sectioned, I guess, to give room for, you know, change of elevation and stuff like that, like if the soil compacts or whatever underneath it, so it stops it cracking as much as it should. It was like one section of the footpath, like one little section off part that they were all on, and we're like, what the fuck? Hello Mobius, how are you? Wait, you were here before, I think. I forgot if I said hello or not, I'm sorry. Did you end up making a character on that server? I'm gonna have to get into playing again. It's been a while. Because I do have a level 70. You did? Nice. I do have a level 70 that I leveled, and then yeah, we stopped playing because Diablo 2 came out. I should get back into it. Because I'm still subbed. Fucking like 6 months sub. So yeah. Alright. That's all he's going to say on the matter, isn't it? What do you think, Bruno? I think he has no intention of telling us anything. He's well aware that the less he says, the less chance he has of giving himself away. The complete opposite of Hurley then. He seems to think that the more he says, the better. So starts the grind. Are you leveling from scratch, Mobius, or did you get a boost? Well, I at least managed to prize a little more information from these witnesses' lips. All thanks to the Skulkin brothers. Yes, they were the key to it after all. So he says he had nothing to do with Winterbanks. Well, we know that's not true. Perhaps now would be a good time to have a proper look through the court record. From scratch, you kind of want to? Yeah, I already had... Might boost the second character? Yeah. So I already had my level 60 that I leveled in Classic. And then for BC, I really wanted a Draenei, but you can't boost them. And I wanted a Draenei Shaman, because that's my main on retail WoW. Like that's what I created her as originally. She's now an Orc Shaman, but yeah. So I wanted a Draenei Shaman, but you can't boost Draenei's. So I had to level a fully to level 60 again. So I have a level 60 that I was leveling with Bumfluff, and I have a level 70 now of my Draenei Shaman. But I got to level 70, and then I was kind of waiting to, for me and Bumfluff to level our alts, because I was going to be like, well, when Bumfluff is level 70... No, I haven't used the boost yet. I was going to wait till my alt and Bumfluff's main were level 70, and then I was going to play my Shaman. Like, I was going to switch to playing my Shaman with Bumfluff. But then we started playing Diablo 2, and then I don't even know, we've just been playing all kinds of other things since then. We should get back into it, Bum. We should play BC. Because I would like to play my Shaman. I kind of got to level 70, and you kind of just like, I now need friends to play with to do like the content at max level, like to do dungeons and stuff. So yeah, we should play. Alright. Perhaps now would be a good time to have a proper look through the court record. Good idea. You never know what tiny scrap of information could come become a valuable weapon. Alright, it's gonna be something. Never had anything to do with the pawnbroker establishment. Let's save the game. Alright. Actually, I want to see what this says. Voices on. Yeah. Oh, you can make it more transparent and you can see things. Ah, that's really hard to read actually. Put it back to low. Okay. Present. What have we got? Thought we had a picture of him fucking there. Where is it? See what happens if we don't pursue
Objection.
the detective.
Is that right?
Is that right? Sorry? You must be confusing me with somebody else. I wasn't there for any such purpose. But the redemption ticket. That won't get you anywhere, Bruno. Iris, what do you mean? Mr. Winterbanks never wrote the name of his customers on the redemption tickets, so you can't prove the ticket was his. Ah, of course, she's right. I'm afraid you're going to need to produce some irrefutable evidence here. Otherwise, he'll never admit to being there. Irrefutable evidence. I swear we saw last time there was a fucking picture. And then the woman on the jury looked at it and was like, "Can I look at it, please?" And you're like, "Okay, sure, ma'am." And she's like, "I know this man, I work with him." So, I don't know what to do. Why is that not in the court record? Fucking submit it to the court record. And they already said that they won't take the blood as evidence. So I don't know. We can't use the redemption tickets. Guess we can try this, like, I don't know.
Objection!
Why is this the answer? They've already said that the blood doesn't count because there's no way to tell because they don't trust our science. Have you ever seen this disc before, Mr. Graydon? Why? Is it supposed to mean something? This disc was, until the day of his murder, in pawn in Mr. Winterbank's shop. It was redeemed by the defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade, that afternoon. However, somebody mysteriously appeared to try and take it from her. And that somebody was you, of course, wasn't it, Mr. Graydon? As I have reiterated numerous times now, you are mistaken. That was not me. I've never seen that disc before in my life. It may have escaped your notice, but there's a small smear of blood on the disc. Ah yes, resulting from an abrasion of the thumb, perhaps. Oh, are they going to look at his hands? That's right. The surface of this disc is covered in hundreds of tiny metal bumps. In the skirmish to acquire the disc, the thumb of the person who tried to take it suffered minor lacerations. So, while the disc bears the remnants of that skirmish in the form of a smear of blood, the thumb of the person in question must bear the remnants also, in the form of a scratch. Good gracious, indeed it must. Mr. Graydon, you refused to allow the court officer to examine your arm before. Are you now going to refuse to allow the examination of your thumb? Because I have no doubt that it bears a small scratch consistent with the smear of blood on this disc. Well, well. It would seem I underestimated you. What is the meaning of this? Fucking love the objection music, it's so good! All the music in this game is amazing! It makes me so happy! Honestly, Ace Attorney music is so good, but this game is like a fucking level above in my opinion. The paddles also move, yeah. They are on my ears. It's so good. This fucking soundtrack is amazing. So you admit it now? You admit it now? You admit you have a scratch on your thumb from when you attempted to take the disc from the defendant. Order, order. Well, Mr. Graydon? It would appear there has been something of a misunderstanding here. I did not attempt to take the disc, as you put it. No, quite the reverse. What are you trying to say? It's really quite simple, you see. The disc was mine from the outset. Is there some crime in taking an item that you own out of pawn? What? It would seem, Mr. Graydon, that in this piece of evidence, my learned friend has established a link between yourself and the incident. Accordingly, you will tell the court everything you know about this disc now. As you wish. Though I'm quite sure it has nothing whatsoever to do with the pawnbroker's murder. Why do these witnesses not fucking get in trouble? He's like, oh, I had nothing to do with the pawnbrokery. And then you present that he has something to do with the pawnbrokery. And he's like, okay, well, I'll tell you about it then. You're like, why are you not in trouble? There's a note on the disc saying, for McGilded, but the item belongs to me. The redemption ticket was stolen from me by the accused, that filthy gutterling on the day in question. I proceeded at once to the shop in order to explain my situation and redeem my article. In the end, of course, the disc was taken by the police. In other words, I had absolutely no reason to break into the shop later that same night. Did I hear you correctly, sir? McGilded, you say? The famous London philanthropist? He perished in this very courtroom 2 months ago after being acquitted of a distinctly messy murder. Yes, my lord. The one and the same. Good lord. Mr. Graydon, are you saying that Mr. McGilded and yourself were acquainted? Yes, that's correct. Order. Well, I certainly didn't expect to hear the name uttered here in my courtroom again. According to what Gina told us, this disc was placed in pawn on that fateful night 2 months ago. McGilded himself gave instructions to deposit it at Winterbanks. It's funny that Mr. Graydon here is claiming that the disc belongs to him then, isn't it? In all likelihood, he's lying. So he appeared that afternoon at Winterbanks in order to get his hand on McGilded's disc for some reason. Counsel, you will commence your cross-examination, please. There's a note on the disc saying from McGilded— oh, I fucking read that, okay. Press it. Press it. Would you care to explain how this belongs to you? As you will observe, a communications officer such as myself commands a fine salary. You are certainly exquisitely dressed, sir. So you see, I have little need to make use of the services provided by the pawnbrokery trade. However, I did once find myself in difficulties having misplaced my purse, lost on an errand, which is why I pawned my fine black overcoat to the pawnbroker in question. You claim that it was your overcoat? Obviously, and in my haste, I clean forgot that the music box disc was in its pocket. And yet, there's a note on it that reads, "For McGilded." I'm a collector of rare and unusual music box music. I first met McGilded in a gentleman's club in the city and was interested to discover that he shared my penchant in the area. So, the disc in question. It is a pre-production sample. I promised to let Mr. McGilded hear it. But then you forgot that it was in the pocket of your overcoat you were forced to pawn. When is the coat coming into the court record? Because we fucking discovered that it is covered in blood that is assumed to be the victim in the McGilded case. Why is that not in the court record? Yes, exactly. Dina didn't mention any of that in her testimony 2 months ago, did she? No, because McGilded had threatened to keep her mouth shut. Which means that if we dig too deeply here, it's going to expose Gina's perjury. Oh dear. This is complicated, isn't it? Let's leave it alone for the time being.
Hold it!
So you're saying that Miss Lestrade lifted the ticket from your pocket or bag? That's right, despite being mindful of danger when walking in the insalubrious areas her kind frequent.
Objection!
Miss Lestrade did no such thing. Well, of course you wouldn't take that stance, but the girl is a regular offender. You came to the pawnbrokery that day prepared with all the information you need to identify the defendant. You were looking for her, that's what brought you to Winterbanks. To get your hands on McGilded's disc.
Objection!
My learned friend is a very veritable fountain of nonsense. Nonsense? I concur with the prosecution. Counsel, you will refrain from conjecturing in this way. Is that clear? Yes, my lord. Then I will continue my testimony for what's possible use it can be.
Hold it!
Had you ever been to Winterbanks before? Only once, for the purposes of pawning something. But like many, I enjoy browsing such establishments. So when you noticed that the pickpocket had taken your ticket, you chased after her, is that correct? Yes, that's right. I didn't notice at first, of course, such as the art of the pick purse, but when I did, I headed to the pawnbrokery at once in order to reclaim my coat before the thief could. I was merely trying to recover what was rightfully mine in the first place. He can say what he likes because he knows we have no evidence to contradict him on this. In the end, of course, the disc was taken by the police.
Hold it!
Yes, it was taken by Inspector Gregson here, wasn't it? That's right, this very man. Apparently, the police are collecting anything that has a connection to Mr. McGilded as evidence. Ooh, what you got for me?
Excuse me!
Excuse me? Excuse me, sir? Is anything wrong, Inspector? What do you mean? The last remark Mr. Graydon made in his testimony seems to trouble you in some way. I think I keep reading his name as Grayson. I fucking keep messing it up. Because we got Gregson here. I think I just keep getting the names muddled, sadly. No, it didn't. It's nothing, leave it alone. Let me ask you this, Inspector. Why is Scotland Yard gathering Mr. McGilded's possessions? Can't tell you something like that, Sunshine. What is it, Inspector? Investigative secrets? Yes, exactly. You should know all about that. Magnus McGilded, who died so unexpectedly after his trial 2 months ago. A man renowned throughout the capital for his great contributions to public life, yet he had a dark side too. Just call him Egg then, it suits him better. Where are you going with this, Van Zeeks? I suppose the police are dealing with the aftermath of his nefarious activities, are they? That's enough. Coppers like me have duties to carry out that we're not at liberty to talk about. That's all you need to know. Duties conferred by Lord Strongheart, I presume. The Lord Chief Justice appears to have great faith in you, Inspector. The bottom line is, if you want to get more out of me, you're gonna need Lord Strongheart's paw print first. What's all this about? It's like there's something going on between Gregson and Lord Van Zeeks here. They are lovers. Well, it would appear that the Inspector has revealed all he is at liberty to reveal. Mr. Graydon, let us return to your testimony. Gladly, my lord.
Hold it!
But perhaps you'd seen something of value among the forfeited items. No, not at all. Oh. A valuer was brought in by the police to assess everything in the shop. Without exception, every article in the shelves was common or garden bric-a-brac. In that case, it's clear that you broke into the shop later that day in order to recover Mr. McGilded's disc. Have you not been listening, man? Even if I had wanted to recover the disc, you may recall that it had been seized by the police that afternoon. It was no more in the shop that night than I. As I keep saying, I simply had no reason to break in. Former lover, because we know Van Zeeks is currently gunning for Runosuke. So there was nothing of McGilded's left in the shop that night. Nothing this man might have been after. I wonder if that's really true. Bruno, if you have some evidence, then let him have it. I'm dying to see that irritatingly assured expression of his crumble. McGilded slipped the disc into his coat pocket and had it deposited at Winterbank's. Then, when he realized he was going to be arrested on suspicions of the Omnibus murder, he threatened Gina and forced her to take the redemption ticket. There's no doubt about it, that witness is lying through his pearly white teeth. Police were obviously after anything left behind by McGilded as well. That's why Inspector Gregson ended up taking the disc into custody that day. But Gregsy's being very strange about all this. There must be a reason for that, I'm sure. I just don't know what it is. For now, I need to focus on exposing the fact that Mr. Graydon is lying in his testimony. Alright, we're gonna save the game. E.
Not a zip, zilch, the big goose egg.
The goose egg is getting lots of use today. Absolutely no reason. Okay, what do we got? There's this one. One small box. Yeah, that's it.
Objection!
There we go. The disc was deposited at Winterbank's on Magnus McGilded's instructions. You knew that, and you went there with the intention of obtaining it for yourself.
Objection!
Conjecture again, and in any case, the disc was taken into custody by police that afternoon. The witness had no reason to visit the pawnbrokery again that night.
Objection!
Sorry, my learned friend, but that's not true. What? Mr. McGilded had another article in pawn at Winterbank's. As this second pawnbroker's ticket proves. There were 2 articles belonging to Mr. McGilded in Winterbank's pawnbrokery. The other reason you broke into the shop that night was to recover the second one. Together with your 2 accomplices, the Skulkin brothers. This is the second ticket, is it? What had the man deposited? The article description reads, 1 small box. A rather vague description, it seems to me. Are you suggesting that I broke into the pawnbrokery with these clowns in order to steal some trinket box? I believe there are adequate grounds to suspect that you did. This is absurd. Why on earth would I do such a thing? Hello, tubers. How are you? How are these sex lawyer boys? They are doing well. They are doing well. How are you, tubers? How's your day been? Once the article had been forfeited, I could simply walk into the shop and purchase it. There would be absolutely no need for me to resort to theft. That's a good point. Indeed, the witness makes a solid argument. So that means that for some reason, this Graydon fellow needed the small box that very night, does it? Had a great Japanese lesson and then made your own oven pizza. Nice! What did you put on it, tubers? What was on your pizza? This Graydon fellow needed the small box that very night.
Objection!
You dig the head ornaments? Thank you. I have a new redemption. For 2,500 points, you can add something stupid to my head. Yeah, we've got a candle from Bumfluff, a Sailor Moon tiara from Bumfluff, a little bongo cat from Danikun, and I put the pataroos on myself. Plastic tasty pepperoni, oh no.
Nada, zip, zilch, the big goose egg.
You wanted to redeem a goose egg, then I regret doing it. I'm not doing it because it was in this case. You can redeem another one if you want, Danikun. You gotta save the points to more capture the flags. I updated the leaderboard, so now you have 2 points, tubers. I also updated my credits panel with Mr. Tubers McGee credited as my music. And after updated my emotes panel. Holy shit, Nova, 12 months? That's insane! Oh my god, thank you so much. You're 4K away from emotes, Danikun? Oh no. I'm sorry, I keep adding things that people want to redeem. Yeah, Nova, that's insane. 12 months, thank you so much. Thank you. Really appreciate that. It's okay. Well, the head things will always be there, I think. I think they're a good addition to the stream. The 12-month seal. Yeah, you should have the is it the rainbow tombstone emote? Is that the next one? Is that the 12-month one? I'm probably gonna have to start looking into ones after 12 month. Are they available to affiliates? I don't know. Curious. I'll have a look. Because yeah, people have been subbed for a long time now. Time to put an end to this nonsense, my lord. Would you be a little less cryptic, Lord Manzeeks? I do hate to ruin my learned friend's argument, but the truth is quite incontrovertible. On the night in question, no small box was taken from Winterbank's pawnbrokery. And rest assured, the prosecution can prove it. What? Good gracious. Inspector, show the photographic prints to the court, if you please. Yes, sir. What prints? These prints were taken from the detective's security cameras. Ah, Hurley's red-handed recorders again. As previously explained, using this plan of the shop layout,
The victim's establishment was furnished with automatic cameras in 2 locations. One was set to capture the counter where Mr. Winterbank received his customers. The other was set to capture the shelves on which the articles were placed for sale once he forfeited. According to the information on this ticket, the gilded small box had been forfeited already, 2 days before the incident at 9 PM on the 13th to be precise, which means it would have been on the shelves of the forfeited items in the shop front. Now I have here is a print taken by one of the cameras about 2 hours before the incident. That's at 11 PM on 15th of April. The victim certainly had a very full shop, it would appear. And then here we have another print. Yeah, but it's fucking moved! This one was taken about 2 hours after the incident. It's clearly fucking moved. I see, now we have 2 pictures to compare. You're very happy with the 12-month seal, Rainbow Tombstone? Yay! I'm so happy. Thank you, Nova. Though I must say that placing them side by side leaves me cold. You can clearly see it's moved! Dear me, that's starting to make my head ache. Obviously, at Scotland Yard we considered theft as one of the possible motives in this case. We explored the possibility that something had been taken in addition to the victim's life. So you men have already compared the 2 prints thoroughly, Inspector? Yes, sir. We counted every single item in each of these 2 photographic prints. And the Yard's conclusion is that exactly the same number are present in both. In other words, nothing was taken from the pawnbrokery on the night in question. And my learned friend's assertion is nothing more than a hopeful fantasy. I don't believe it. If I could have just shown that he'd stolen McGilded's pawned box, I might have been able to break him down at last. You know what, Bruno? I've been thinking. I wonder if these 2 photographs really are exactly the same. What? Are they gonna tell us how to fucking do stereoscopes again? So, counsel, in the light of this evidence you put forward by the prosecution, what is your position? It seems that, in fact, on the night in question, nothing was stolen from the victim's establishment. Do you accept the prosecution's assertion? I don't know. Could there be something hidden? Could there be sudden hidden discrepancy in these 2 photographic prints somewhere? Point out the discrepancy. I wasn't sure at first, but there's a clear discrepancy between these 2 prints. What? You must identify the location in question for the court, counsel. Indicate the precise location of the discrepancy in which you speak.
Take that!
Granted, these 2 prints are almost identical. However, there is one minor discrepancy between them. What? When you view the pictures stereoscopically, a single area stands out as being different, the location of this small box. Why is it so funny? I wanted to see Van Zix cross his eyes though. That would have been great. He just looks at them and just crosses his eyes. Wait. Unbelievable. Someone screenshot that? Oh no, it's gone, sorry. Have to get it from the VoD. Oh, see, the judge crosses his eyes. The judge knows how to do it. By Jove, you're right, how extraordinary. What this tells us is very simple. Mr. McGilded's small box was indeed not stolen from Winterbanks on the night in question. However, there can be no doubt that somebody picked up this particular box and then returned it to its place on the shelves. Are you suggesting the small box originally deposited by Mr. McGilded is in fact... Yes, the very same small box I identified in those photographic prints.
Objection!
Mindless guesswork. What if it was? So a box was moved on the shelf, nothing was stolen, which means, quite simply, that nothing has changed. That may be true, but... Alright, Mr. McGilded's box wasn't stolen then. But doesn't the fact that it was moved like that change things? It does! I believe this changes everything about the case. Oh, Bumfluff is online! Bumfluff is online! It changes nothing, case closed. Goodbye, everyone. How can that possibly be? Crucial point is the fact that it was moved from a small box. Oh, the crucial point is the fact that what was moved was a small box. Broken one time? No, you're okay, Bum. I've had lots of people sign in. Bum is an excellent lawyer. In other words, we have to consider what might have been inside that box. What are you suggesting? Is it the third gun? Is the third gun in there? Are you suggesting that we need to examine... I'm suggesting that we need to examine that box as soon as possible. A vital piece of evidence is sitting in the shelves at Winterbanks as we speak.
Objection!
That won't be necessary. Some little box belonging to a man who died months ago can't possibly be relevant to this trial. This court does not uphold your objection, Lord Benzie. Bailiff, arrange an officer to go to Baker Street at once. Obtain the small box in question and bring it back here for further examination. We are waiting. Run with your little legs, bailiff. Go get the evidence. We should have a report within half an hour. Real-time waiting simulator. We gotta wait a whole half hour. I think perhaps we should recess for a short while until the evidence is brought forth. To be hoodwinked by such a farce. Disappointing. I beg your pardon, Lord Venzigs? This is nothing but a smokescreen. A Nipponi's specialty, it would seem. What are you trying to say? Our learned friend has persisted with the same line of reasoning from the very beginning, that this witness's intent was to steal an article belonging to Mr. McGilded from the pawnbrokery. And Zeeks can get it. Yet, common sense tells us that none of the articles have value enough to be worth stealing in the first place. Yeah, but there could have been something inside the box. Fucking... Exactly. It would be beyond absurd to break into a place for the purpose of stealing such commonplace property. If your lordship recalls, Mr. McGilded perished 2 months ago, immediately after conclusion of his trial. A trial in which he was found not guilty. A trial which it was established he was the upstanding member of society his reputation implied, in fact. So I propose a toast to my learned friend and his most insightful defense. Please give me one too. I would like one. The articles this upstanding member of society pawned were entirely ordinary. A black overcoat that just happened to have a music box disc in one of its pockets and a small box. I assure you, I wouldn't accept. Wait. He just admitted to the coat being McGilded's. Even though he said, oh yes, it was mine, and the music box disc I was going to show McGilded. You know, like, hold up. I assure you I wouldn't accept, even if the man tried to make a gift of such things to me. Get him taxi. I don't know if that's actually a thing. I don't know. I don't know, I'm confused. I thought we were under the impression that the guy's like, yes, it's my, like, I redeemed this coat. I deposited the coat one day because I lost my wallet and, it just happened to have this disc in it and it says for McGilded because I was going to show it to McGilded. That's what he was saying before. Why did he actually say that? Articles of this upstanding member of society pawned were entirely ordinary. A black overcoat that just happens to have a music box disc in one of its pockets and a small box. He literally just said that it's McGilded's. Why is no one like, hold up? The prosecution's argument is undeniably compelling. It is incumbent to the defense now to bolster its argument. To explain what possible significance these commonplace articles pawned by this fine citizen could have. Well, counsel, is your argument in fact demonstrable? Are you able to show proof that the disc and or the box are in any tangible way related to this case? Is this just really fucking terrible writing? Like, did they fucking mess up this part? No, he's not, because he... Because the articles this upstanding member of society pawned were entirely ordinary, and then goes on to say the small box, which was McGilded's. And then everyone's like, oh, McGilded is rich, why aren't they jewels? You know, like, I don't know. That's really weird. That's really, really weird. Are you able to show proof that the disc and the box are in any way tangible to the case? Well, what's the matter, Runo? We know that they're related, don't we? They're both vital pieces of evidence. Yes, of course, and I both know that. We know McGilded's true character, and we know the disc is significant, even if we don't know why. But if we explain all that to the court at this point, we'll have to acknowledge that Mr. McGilded's acquittal 2 months ago was a mistake. That the defense's argument was flawed, based on false information. Oh no. And that would mean admitting that Gina committed perjury. But Ginny... Could it be that Van Zieks knows? Is that why he's doing this now? Because he's anticipated everything? But maybe... This could be a great opportunity for us. Sorry? What do you mean, Iris? Well, it was... What is it that you always say, Runo? Sooner or later, the truth comes out, every time. The exact significance of the things that Mr. McGilded deposited with Mr. Windybank is something that only Gina and I can explain to the court. But if I put her on the stand to testify about that, it could critically damage our chances of winning this case. What's the right thing to do here? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to save the game. I don't want Gina to be up there. What happens if we leave it? No, I can't get Gina to testify about this. If I did, she'd be forced to admit that she's guilty of a serious offense already. And for a pickpocket like her, that would surely be the nail in the coffin for as far as the trial is concerned. You're not going to call Ginny then? Well, to be honest, I was on the verge of deciding not to. But we have to uncover the truth here. And in order to do that, we might have to suffer a few consequences along the way. Bruno. In other words, there's only one course of action for us to take here. Alright, I guess we're taking her. My lord, the defense would like to make a proposal. Oh, what proposal, counsel? Well, the court awaits the arrival of Mr. McGilded's small box. I would like to call the defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade, to the witness stand. Defendant? To what end? It's to do with the various articles deposited at Mr. Windybank's by Mr. McGilded, my lord. Miss Lestrade has information relating to them. I believe it would be beneficial for the court to hear what she has to say. It will prove the significance of the articles in question once and for all. Well, things are becoming interesting. I presume you've considered the implications of this testimony you're proposing. In particular, the impact it will have on the accused standing, and indeed your own. I have. Lord Van Zeeks, would you care to explain that last remark? The prosecution accepts the defense proposal. I move to interrupt the cross-examination of the current witness and hear from the accused herself. Very well, if you have no objection. So, the court will now hear the testimony of the defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade. You witnesses currently in the stand may step down until further notice. Then I shall bid you a good day. Wait. You, sir, shall remain in the stand while Mr. Lestrade testifies. As you wish. Alright then, Gina. It's time. I know this will be hard, but please, put your faith in me here. Good luck, Runo. The articles that Mr. McGilded had deposited in Winterbank's pawnbrokery are immediately related to the omnibus case, the trial of which was heard in this courtroom 2 months ago. Yeah, they're literally not going to mention that he said that the coat is, McGilded's hay. That really annoys me. That's really annoying me. Okay. Hey Bonnie, how are you? Yes, and I remember this young lady being brought before me in that trial as well. That's right, my lord. Her testimony helped to establish the innocence of the defendant, Mr. McGilded. Good, about to sleep, it's 3? Whoa, that is very late. Or early. Her testimony helped to establish the innocence of the defendant, Mr. McGilded. The omnibus case was intriguing, to say the least. And now, here we are again, the same players in that trial facing each other once more. A twist of fate, perhaps, my Nipponese friend. Allow me to recap the events of 2 months ago. An old brickmaker was stabbed to death in an omnibus running along London's winter streets. Apart from the victim, there was only one person in the carriage, Mr. McGilded. Yeah, I was right. Look, he doesn't have a coat on, so that's why I was like, I feel like it's this guy's coat. Apparently it was McGilded's coat. Meh. Naturally, he was the prime suspect for the murder. But as the trial progressed, another possibility emerged. That the murder in fact took place above the defendant's head, on the roof deck, with the body then being dropped through the skylight into the carriage below. It was Miss Lestrade whose testimony brought that possibility to light. At the time of the incident, Miss Lestrade was concealed under the seat in the carriage, holding hoping to pick the pockets of unsuspecting passengers. Then, immediately after the trial, having been acquitted of the murder, Mr. McGilded died in this very courtroom in the most extraordinary of circumstances. A mystery that remains unsolved even now, 2 months on. As indeed does the omnibus murder itself. Be that as it may, I recall neither the disc nor the small box being mentioned in the course of those proceedings. Miss Lestrade, would you tell the court now, please, what really happened in the omnibus 2 months ago? I mean... I don't know what you mean. I already said all what I know. And what about everything you told us yesterday from inside your prison cell? Please, Miss Lestrade, this is extremely important. But remember, little girl, if it transpires that you willfully withheld information in the trial 2 months ago, the Home Office will seek to prosecute you for perjury. And, naturally, you will lose all credibility as a witness. Although, let's face facts, you have little credibility to lose. Ginny, don't listen to him. Please, you have to trust Bruno now. Iris? We're on your side. Alright then. I'll talk. It's the right choice, Gina. Well, it would seem that my learned friend is hell-bent on bringing the entire courtroom down about his ears. So be it. So be it. I must confess that I'm struggling to understand what on earth is happening here. However, it would appear that Mr. McGilded's porn articles and that extraordinary case of the omnibus harbor secrets of which we have been hitherto unaware. So, Miss Lestrade, you will now give your testimony before the court about the events 2 months ago. You will reveal the truth, the commodities sorely lacking in your original statements. This is it then, everything's going to come out. Like Van Ziek said, this could bring the whole courtroom down about my ears, but as a lawyer, I'm prepared to take that risk. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared for her. Truth is that Brickmaker Cove was in the cabin of the omnibus the whole time. When the Irishman dragged me out from under the seat, I saw that disc on the floor. All of a sudden, I heard screaming from over me head, and that pair on the roof deck went off to the slops. That's when McGilded slipped the driver some tin to do a run to the pawn shop roundabout. He threatened me not to snitch, not to say nothing to no one about what I seen or heard. Good grief, this is outrageous. What you've just told the court bears almost no resemblance to your testimony 2 months ago. As you say, my lord. Then there's every chance I may have adjudicated in error in McGilded's trial. It sounds very much to me as the man deliberately deceived this court in an effort to cover up the most wicked of schemes. Without doubt, your lordship is correct. A great injustice was done in this courtroom 2 months ago. The actions of the accused in the trial of this witness and of my learned friend are extremely inexcusable. How is it my fault? How is it my fault? I just used the evidence that the trial had. You're wrong, the lot of ya. Mr. Narrow-Otter, the lawyer there, he didn't know nothing about it. Humbug. I don't think so. Are we really expected to believe that? He really stitched everyone up, didn't he? What an operation to get the man off scot-free. Unforgivable, stop. The lies have to stop. Stop. Yes, the defense made a terrible error of judgment. I intended to take full responsibility and suffer whatever consequences are deemed appropriate. However, it is imperative that the court allows this witness to elaborate on her testimony, because the true significance of McGilded's porn articles must be brought to light. Very well, my learned student friend. Given the depths of calamity you have just plunged yourself into, this may well be worth hearing. Words fail me. The situation is utterly deplorable. Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, my lord. I will decide upon your fate following the conclusion of this trial. Of course, my lord. Blimey, Mr. Naruhodo. Now, counsel, proceed with the cross-examination. Alright.
Hold it!
And you were hiding in the cabin at the time as well, weren't you, Miss Lestrade? If I remember rightly, in the storage compartment underneath one of the seats. Yeah, that's right. It's pitch black under there, so you can't see nothing at all. What are these two doing? What are you two doing? Sussy barkers? Look at these sussy barkers. What are you two doing? Now, in your testimony 2 months ago, I feel certain that you claimed Mr. McGilded was the sole passenger, did you not? False testimony, my lord. That's what he told me I had to say. Can I pursue these guys while they're doing this?
Excuse me.
Is there something you'd like to share with the court, Inspector Gregson and Mr. Graydon? Well, we have lines for this though. Inspector, Mr. Graydon. Wow! Blimey, are you trying to give me a heart attack? You have been whispering to each other for quite some time now. Don't interrupt them discussing their dinner plans. Tell us, what is the discussion about? Discussion? With this fella? Pull the other one, sunshine. You think you got anything to talk about with a shady— You think I've got anything to talk about with a shady gent like this? And I have nothing to say with his uncouth detective after he deprived me of that disc that was rightfully mine. But they've clearly been talking this entire time we've been cross-examining Gina. It's as if they've been negotiating. They're cahooting. You will kindly refrain from talking amongst yourselves while the witness is giving testimony. Yes, sorry, my lord. What were those two talking about? Hello, Diva. You're in chat now? Did you disappear? Were you not in the chat before, Diva? You were here earlier, weren't you? Wait, did you... You heard something about they ignored the coat? Yeah, so... Oh, you're playing Dead by Daylight with some friends. That's all good. Okay, so, what happened? So, I was really annoyed because, the witness guy, the guy with the top hat that threw it at us. Gunblade. We established that, he had something to do with the pawnbrokery by saying, like, oh, but you picked up... Yeah, the blonde one. We're like, oh, but you picked up this, music disc. And then he's like, yes, that is my property. The coat was mine. I deposited the coat. And the reason the disc says that, it says for for McGilded is because it is my disc and I was meant to play it for McGilded. And he said that. And we're like, okay, so yes, you do have something to do with the pawnbrokery because you deposited this item. And he's like, yes. But then, later on, they said this fucking line, and he's like, the blonde guy, he said something about like, oh, I wouldn't steal this other item that McGilded deposited, because it has no value, and then went on to say that the items Mr. McGilded, deposited, including the coat and the box that he deposited, have no value. So, like, he was saying that the coat was his, and then went on to say that it was Mr. McGilded, and no one fucking questioned it. No one questioned this shit, and I'm like, did we fucking miss something? Why do they all think that it's McGilded's when he explicitly said that it's his? Yeah, he's contradicted himself, and it hasn't been brought up again, and I'm really annoyed by that.
annoyed that no one fucking said anything about this. Like, it's such a... I don't know. Are we being gaslit, gate-kept, and girl-bossed? Maybe. It's just, I don't know, like, either it's just some fucking... No, Gunblade, he did explicitly say the coat. I don't know if it goes back that far. Yeah, it doesn't go back that far. But he explicitly said the coat and the box. And that's what I was really annoyed about. I was like, I even looked through the history. I was like, hold up, did he actually say that? And then no one fucking mentioned it. If he only mentioned the disc, like I'm pretty sure he mentioned the coat. But even if it did say the disc, he did say the items that were deposited by this upstanding gentleman, meaning McGilded. That would mean that the disc was deposited by McGilded. Not by him, you know? Even though he has claimed that the disc is his own. So it's just like, I don't know. That line really annoyed me and everyone ignored it, and I'm like, why? Why is the game ignoring this? Like, they've just completely contradicted themselves. Not, like, I know Ace Attorney isn't amazingly written, but that is a huge fucking contradiction in the writing. Unless it somehow comes up again, but I was like waiting, I was waiting for someone to be like, hey, isn't that what he just said is sus? But then we just fucking moved on. I was like, okay, alright, I guess that's it. Alright. Yeah, it annoyed me. Maybe it's just better to pretend that everyone knows he's lying. Yeah, I guess that's it, is like maybe they wrote it expecting that maybe everyone knows, but they never established that the coat, like, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. It was weird. I don't like that. He could have completely just ignored mentioning the coat. He could have just said, oh yes, the box has no value. Why would I want to steal it? Because it's a commonplace item. But it's like, he mentioned the coat. So that's the part I'm hung up about. Miss Lestrade, continue with your testimony, please. When the Irishman dragged me out from under the seat, I saw the disc on the floor.
Hold it!
Was the disc you saw this disc? Yeah, I reckon it probably was. It was right next to the cove line on the floor. Could this disc have belonged to the victim, perhaps? I don't know, but McGilded picked it up pretty smartish. And then he sat at the cove with the knife in his belly up on the seat. I'm gonna have a look at my VoD and reread it, Gunblade. But yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like either I've missed something completely, or it's just something was poorly written in that part. Like, that makes no fucking sense in the context of what the characters should know at this point. What did he say at that time? He told me not to say a word about what I'd seen or heard to no one. About the disc and all. I was dead scared. The way he was looking at me, I thought, if I didn't go along with it, I'd get stuck with that knife too. Then he started to ask me a load of questions. Like what my name was, and where I lived and that. He asked me about being a diver too. Really spent enough time dwelling on it. I'm mad about it though. But after a while, what had happened in the carriage was no... Oh shit, what did it say? I've misread it and then I clicked next. But after a while, what had happened in the carriage was noticed.
Oh no, that's what he said. It just made no sense to me at first glance. Yeah, that's right. First there was kind of a rapid noise. All of a sudden I heard a scream from over me head, and a pair on the roof deck went off to call the slops.
Hold it!
There were 2 gentlemen occupying the seats on the roof deck, I believe. That's right. They must have looked down through the skylight and noticed the cove with the knife in his guts. When they screamed, the diver pulled up the horses, and McGilded got me out of sight. Out of sight? Where? Back under the seat where I started off. Once the carriage came to an halt, the 2 coves from the roof ran off to fetch the slops. If they immediately went to fetch the police, it would appear that they were entirely unrelated to the incident. So that left Mr. McGilded, the driver, and you still at the scene. Yeah, only the driver didn't know I was there because I was under the seat. I heard the cabin door open and a voice from outside. The driver, yes, he also testified to the trial, I believe. A fellow who went by the name of Beppo, if memory serves. What did McGilded and the driver say to each other? I don't know what happened, and stuff like that mainly. That's when Mr. McGilded slipped the driver some tin to do a run to the pawn shop run.
Hold it!
That pawn shop has obviously been Winterbanks on Baker Street. Just a moment, counsel. Do you mean to tell me the driver gave a false testimony on this trial as well? Perhaps the excursion to the pawnbrokery slipped his mind when he was at the stand. Indeed, Lord Bensies. McGilded took off his coat and gave it to the driver. He folded it up all careful-like before handing it over. When I saw him do that, I remember thinking, that coat and what's in it's got to be worth a few bob. Yes, Gina was sure the disc must be worth more than Mr. Winterbank was suggesting, wasn't he? I remembered her quibbling with him over the price that afternoon in the pawnbrokery. The driver looked pretty happy when Mr. McGilded flashed some brass in his face. He went running off at a lick. Then the bog trotter called on me and told me to come out from the dragon's cabin. If the coat is covered in blood, how did, the driver not realize that it is probably wet? And how did the pawnbroker notice that it is probably wet? That doesn't make sense to me. Because we have discovered that it is covered in bloodstains. He threatened me not to snitch, not to say nothing about no one or what I'd seen or heard.
Hold it!
Threaten you how exactly? Told me I'd only be able to scarp it if I did exactly what he said. Which included giving a false testimony at the court 2 months ago. Yeah, that's it. And there was one other thing he said. Which was... He told me that I'd have to hang on to the ticket from the pawn shop and make sure not to lose it. The ticket? Well, I never. Said that if I didn't show up to get the ticket off me before 2 months passed, I had to go to the pawn shop and pay the money to keep it in the lug to stop it being forfeited. He left me with some brass to pay for it. But really, why on earth would Mr. McGilded have done such a thing? Depositing his overcoat with a pawnbroker before the arrival of the police. Makes no sense at all. It would seem to be one only a logical explanation, my lord. What McGilded had the driver deposit at Winterbanks was something he didn't want the police to see. Something very important that he needed to hide at all costs. Anyway, after that, he let me go. So I legged it before the coppers showed up. Well done, Gina. I can't believe... it can't have been easy to tell the truth out there like that. Jenny's really put her faith in you, Bruno. Yes, and to thank her, she'll have to face a charge of perjury once this trial's over. So I need to use this time we have now to get as much information out of her as possible. Get some wet. Thank you, Diva. I might actually have a very quick break to get some water. Because it's been over 2 hours. Alright, I'm gonna have a very quick break. Everyone also have a break. Go stretch. Go get some hydration. Gonna get some wets yourself? Good idea, Diva. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm back. Diva, I am having hydration. Thank you. Someone else redeemed hydration earlier, but I only had Mountain Dew, so I'm gonna have extra hydration. Hopefully Bomb is too. Bomb, make sure you hydrate. No, you want to die? Oh no. Alright. So I need to use the time we have now to get as much information out of her as possible. It's time to really go for it. Press her on every statement. Alright, I'm gonna try and press this one again. But not pursue the guys on the side. That's what he told me I had to say. But it's important that you tell us the truth now. When we're gilded and the victim acquaintances. I don't know. But I did hear him talking a lot. What were they talking about? Well, I couldn't hear too well. If I had to say, I think it was about money or something. They kept talking about buying and not buying. Perhaps business dealing of some kind. Well, anyway, they got louder and louder. It started to sound like a proper fight. I was pretty scared by then. I hardly dared to breathe, and then, all of a sudden, I heard a noise like someone keeling over on the floor. That was bloomin' loud, and it was bloomin' loud at all. And I believe you let out an involuntary scream. Yeah, that's what gave me away. Thank you, Miss Lestrade. Thank you, Council. I've had enough. I've heard enough. Okay, so I did need to go through that one fully. I was interrupted by interrupting the other guys. I believe we now have a reasonable understanding of what actually transpired in the omnibus. It would appear that on that night 2 months ago, a negotiation was taking place on the omnibus. A negotiation concerning this disc. However, matters did not run smoothly. When the parties involved began to quarrel over price, Gilded took what he wanted by force, at the expense of another man's life. Which proves my point, the disc is clearly extremely valuable in some way, though I don't understand why yet. And 2 days ago, precisely 2 months after the omnibus incident, Gilded's coat and its contents were due to be forfeited. I didn't know what I should do with the ticket. I mean, the coat died right after its trial, I knew that. So you decided you would try and claim the article as your own. Well, why not, eh? They were only going to be forfeited. Why shouldn't I have got them? Anyway, you can't blame me for thinking about it. Thinking ain't no crime. Miss Lestrade, it would appear Mr. McGilded was prepared to kill in order to take possession of this disc. Do you know why that would be? Eh? I ain't got a clue. But I reckon it must be worth a fair bit of brass. He was probably gonna sell it. And you can't blame him for thinking that. Thinking ain't no crime. My lord. The evidence your lordship requested has been located and is ready for the court's inspection, sir. Yeah! Yeah! The mysterious little box deposited by Mr. McGilded 2 months ago. There's no doubt in my mind that it's a key piece to this far-reaching puzzle. Oh my god, we got to be continued. Fuck, okay. My plan was to do this chapter and the last chapter next stream. But this seems this filler game. Yeah, I'm wondering how long the last chapter is, so I don't know. I don't know if it's worth pushing. Fucking all-nighter. Pokemon. Filler game now, start again tomorrow. What should I do as a filler game? I don't know. Gunblade. I know there's like one more part of this trial, I'm pretty sure. You're close to the end? Yeah, I'm just not sure how long this last chapter is. I feel like it's gonna be really long because I looked up like a long play of this chapter and found the spot where I was at the end of last stream. And it looked like I was only like I've been on this chapter for 3 streams now, and it looked like I was only like, I don't know, it looked like I'd require another like 2 streams to get through the last part of this game, from like the progress on the video, like on the little scrubber bar on YouTube, you know, like the where it had how much was left in the video. So I'm not sure if like this last chapter is going to be really fucking long. Do you think it's worth pushing to finish this tonight? Or do you think it's going to be like another 3-4 hours? A lot will be revealed in this part. Yeah, I was assuming that this is going to be a really long chapter. Hey CJ, how are you? Yeah, I got a little bongo cat on my head. Yeah, I just don't, I don't know. I don't know. Estimate maybe 2 hours. 2 hours isn't too bad then. You say a filler game, Diva? Well, it's probably taken me about 2 hours to read this part, because I know we started this chapter around like 30 minutes into my stream. Save for next stream. Okay, I'll do something else then. Text is gonna get distracted. I will. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll call Ace Attorney there for tonight. Because yeah, I did feel like I would only do this part and then the next part next stream. You'll watch the VoD tomorrow? Yeah, so we'll be finishing this game tomorrow. All right, what am I gonna do in the meantime? What's something I can do? What's something that's easy to get into? Actually, I have one game we can play. Turn off my Switch though. We have... Let me get my controller. Let me get my... trying to find my cables. Is this it? Oh, it's plugged in. Okay. Quick round of Dota. I have never played Dota in my life. I was going to pick up Katamari Damacy again. Because I have that downloaded and installed. And I've already played a little bit of it on stream, so I might just play a little bit more of that. We should play a round of League sometime. Katamari. Yeah. There we go. Updated the category. Game start. Yeah. Katamari is cooked. I like it. A fly just drowned in your wine. Tubers. Tubers. That's concerning. I don't know why my Katamari is always it's like small screened. No. Oh shit, I didn't want to start a new game. No. I'll just fucking reopen it. I don't know why, but it's like starting in like 720p. So it's like a little window on my screen. I don't know why. I don't know why. Game start. There we go. There we go. Why isn't there sound? Yes. You have sound?
Oh. It is because got it. It is because when I plugged in my controller, it's like, yeah, your controllers are fucking headphones. Okay, I understand. Okay. Yeah, I fucking love that. Yeah, new audio device, your PlayStation 4 controller. Alright. I wish this wasn't in 720p. Display settings. That's not display settings. It does have a speaker though, but why the fuck does your computer want to have it in the speaker? View constellation. Presence. Sound. Selection. Data. Control config / display settings. Why is there no actual display settings here? Oh, display settings. X. That one. There we go. There we go. Now it's the right one. Let's make it full screen window. Yeah, okay, finally. Alright. Is the music way too loud? I think it is. I think it is way too loud. Let me fix that. Sorry. Sorry. Is that better? Better. Okay, awesome. Alright, anti-aliasing, VSync, ambient occlusion, vignette. Back. Yeah, alright. I played it last time. It was only on 720. I'm like, I don't understand why it's so small. Alright. How do we play again? What do we got here? Make a star 3. Make a star 2. Alright. This one? Can't tell how you know if you've done them or not. Yay. Yeah, I figured we could play this for a little bit. Might be fun. Today you'll be rolling around the town. Katamari should be, let's see, around a sweet 50 centimeters. We can believe in you for 9 minutes in Earth time. But any longer than that, even the king of all cosmos can't be expected to wait. We look forward to a nice Katamari, loser prince. Let's go! Yeah! I love it! I love it! Get everything! He speaks in scratches. Have you not played this Gunblade? There you go. I have to remember the controls because it's really funky controls this game. But okay. You've never seen gameplay of this. It's a real cooked game and has a very good soundtrack. It's on Game Pass if you have that. Oh my god, I got a butterfly. The time limit will stress you out. Yeah, it does actually. I really wish there was just an endless mode. I don't think this has an endless mode, but I wish they had that. It's yeah, Game Pass has a PC version as well and has heaps of games. I think it's worth it, especially if you stream. Like if I wasn't the sort of person to play lots of like really long games, like fucking 14 streams of Ace Attorney or something, I'd probably play a lot more Game Pass games. Just because it's like a nice option to jump into. Yeah, it's really good value, I think. Takoyaki. Actually, I've never had takoyaki, but they look delicious. Maybe I will try a takoyaki one day. I've never actually had octopus though, so I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't like it. Only 120 a year, which is basically like buying one game. Yeah, it's basically equivalent to one PS5 game because they're fucking over $100 retail price PS5 games. It's insane. I can't believe how expensive PlayStation games are. Your first Katamari game was forever on the Xbox 360? I first discovered Katamari. There was like this, when I was younger, there was like this game, it was a thing in one of, I don't know how to explain it. It was basically like this setup somewhere that was like a history of games, and it would have games and like the history of gaming and stuff like that. And it also had like a section of like, you know, innovative Japanese games and stuff like that, and how wild some of them get, and one of them was this. And that was the first time I ever played Katamari, was at this like game presentation thing. And I remember playing it and being like, this is the best game ever, and I've literally never played it until like now. I've never gotten around to playing it until it's been on Xbox basically. You skip the bonito flakes because you don't like fish? That's fair. Like, I've never eaten octopus before, and nor would I probably usually decide to try octopus, but like, the weeb in me says, try takoyaki. That's basically the only reason why I would try it. Wow, I picked up the takoyaki hot plate as well. You've had octopus sushi, yeah? Oh, we can't go up there. Oh, we can go up here though. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. You get everything. I like how the bigger you are, the more shit just flies off of you. You like most seafoods? That's fair. Yay, we did it. Except sea cucumber. I don't think I'd try sea cucumber. I don't think I've really tried any seafood besides fish. None of it really appeals to me, I guess.
Not even squid? Not even clams? No, I've never tried them. Never tried them. Actually, I did try eel sushi a few weeks ago, like a few months ago probably. That's probably the only thing besides just standard fish that I've tried. Sometimes it's so hard to turn around. Time for a fireworks display. What does that do? Yumcha? What's Yumcha? I have not had it. Oh my god, there's a human! Let me steal your carrots. Steal your carrots. Carrots everywhere! Yes! We got them. Yamcha is a character in Dragon Ball Z? Oh. I don't really know Dragon Ball. I never watched it when I was younger. Meow. We got the cat. The simple monkeys. We got him. And banana. It literally means drink tea in Cantonese. Ah. We did it. We made a massive star. We moved to tears by the size of this thing. This is so incredible. Happy, happy, so happy. I want to turn it into a star right now. Yeah! Let's create a star. Messy. Party. Yeah, we did it. Oh, these are... Oh, we've done these ones. Ah. Okay, I see. The ones without measurements and stuff we have done. Hello, Miss Kate, how are you? Yeah, we're playing Katamari. We finished a chapter on Ace Attorney, so... and to start the final chapter of the game, we thought we wouldn't get through it tonight, so I thought I'd play this instead. Quail chicks? Yeah, egg! Swan! No! Stop hitting me! Sorry, birds. These birds aren't quails, but they have quail eggs. Oh no! I fell.
Egg. Hey Hamza, how are you? That song that's not the main theme, yeah? You want to cover this song, Kate? You should. I love Katamari's OST, it's so good.
To be a single star in the sky. I hear you calling me. I wanna word you up into my life. Let's love up to make
Can't get up there. Okay, we'll get all of these eggs. We'll wait here. We'll wait here for these eggs. Yeah. Eggs. Oh no. There's one more. What is the point of having the guy running on the right hand side of the screen? Because he's cute. He's cute. He works off your movements. So like you're looking at him front angled basically. Hey Shadownade, how are you? Egg. Oh no, can I not get out of there? Oh, I can go under. Yeah, for like an insane game that this is, the music is really nice. Tuned in time for your favorite Katamari song? I'm glad. And I'm well, thank you. We just finished a checkpoint in Ace Attorney, and I think we're going to be on the last chapter of the game. So I'm gonna save that for tomorrow night because I don't think I'll finish it because I think it'll be really long. So I thought I'd play this instead. Oh, look at all those eggs! Yes! Ah! Tamagoyaki? Yum! Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh no. There we go.
I know you love me. I wanna word you up into my life. Let's roll up to be
No!
a star in the sky.
No, let me back up. Oh god. Oh god. I'm just rolling. Haven't been around for the Greatest Attorney because you've yet to play it yourself. I'm hoping you've been having a great time. I call you been a huge Ace Attorney fan. I am, you are correct. I've been having a good time. It's quite a good game, these ones. It has a lot of problems. It has a lot of problems which make the game a bit, like, hard to say it's one of my favorite Ace Attorney games, but what they've done with it is very fun. It's been an enjoyable experience. What's this song called? I'm not sure of the exact titles of the Katamari songs, but it should just be on the soundtrack.
Yes to you.
I'm having trouble getting a big Katamari this time. Oh, I wish those things stopped fucking flipping me everywhere. Come on. Come on. How do I fucking... Oh, there we go. Getting another thing boosted me out. I didn't know I could fall down that hole. Hello, Dino. How are you?
I wonder if you're good enough you could actually get the humans in these levels, or if it's like not possible. We have 1 minute left. I'm not gonna get this one, am I? I feel like when I saw Kate play this, she had trouble with the egg level too. Maybe it's just a hard level. So we'll try it again. I think maybe I had to be up the top more, but I fell down. That's fine. We'll just try this one again. I don't know how to get back up. Had 2 shifts of work today, but at least you get to eat yakisoba for dinner. 2 shifts? Whoa. Hope you get a good rest tonight, Donor. Let me try it again. I wonder if there's a version for the English voices, because I find the English really funny in this. Yeah. She just turns around, she's like, I feel it. I feel it in the cosmos. Like, it's, I don't know, the way they deliver it in English is really funny. I wonder if that's in the settings. Because I would like it to be the English version. Nah, they don't. That's sad. That's sad, because it's funny. You got to go home early from a shift at work today because you might have COVID. Oh no. Oh no, CJ. I hope you're okay. Have you been vaccinated? We're gonna try this one again to see if we can get better egg. Your fully vaxxed have to be at work in Victoria, but a positive case came into the brewery on Thursday and you just found out tonight. Ah, shit. Hopefully it's all good. Hopefully your test comes back negative. But, luckily being vaccinated, hopefully it'll help in terms of severity if anything does happen. Alright, I'm trying to sneakily get these eggs. Without being fucking flung across the room. Egg, please. Egg, please. No. Leave me alone. Getting flung everywhere is scary. I think you can only get eggs, can you? In this one. I can't get this crab. Just take it very slow. Get as many eggs as we can. What is down here though?
into my life. Let's
I
love
wanna see
up
what's down.
to make a single star in the sky. To you.
You got mischievous, nice. I'm glad. I should be able to play Pearl soon then. There's a present there. Can I get that? I can't get it. I got it. I got it. I got a royal present. Whoa. You found it. Yes, you did. Be sure to keep it in the Katamari to the end.
I wanna word you up into my life. Let's roll up to be a single star in the sky. I need you to feel me. I wanna word you up into my life. Let's love
You still Taxi's copy?
a single star in the sky.
It does slap, Kate. It does. All these eggs. Yeah. Your brain shut down hours ago? Are you okay? You can't see much up without hearing this song? Why? What happened? Did I miss that? No, I demand those eggs back. Oh, I wish I didn't explode off with me.
I wanna word you up into my life. Let's roll up to be a single star in the sky. I hear you calling me. I wanna word you up
Stop!
into my life.
It makes it so hard.
To make a single star in the sky. To you, oh, to you.
I just want to get big egg star. Kate singing it made it get stuck in your head. Ah.
Yes to you.
You're singing along to this song. You should do a cover of it, Kate. You should. Let me up. Why can't I hit that egg without being fucking flung across the thing? No. Let me up. I know everything, Kate. vibe though. Like, it's so fun. Like, I'm glad it's on Game Pass. I was going to get it on the Switch, like I had it on my wish list, but I forgot completely. And then it came to Game Pass. I was like, okay. Good. Running out of time. Running out of time. Very graceful. Damn it. Can't find a transparent gif of the prince to put on Taki's head. No! That would be so cute though. Could just get a little Katamari and put it on my head. Mine's slightly bigger, so I guess I'll create a constellation. The egg one's hard. We're gonna do this one. I wish you could like fast forward through. Oh, you can. You just press pause. Ooh. Alright, let's go. Takoyaki. Strawberry. Egg. Strawberry. Soap. Ping pong ball. Ah. Ah. Dog, calm down. Trying to get these treats. Ah, no, get off me, dog. These takoyaki hanging off trees. Of course they are. I also really like playing that Hold.io game where you just consume everything. I like playing that. Just on the browser, like a browser-based game. I just wish like, cause I also like the Slither.io, that like snake game. But it's always so laggy. Like, I don't know if it's just because, you know, we're from Australia and our internet's shit here, like to connect anywhere else. But man, I wish there was an Australian server of that so you could actually compete in that game. Wrong! I got it. Oz internet is shit. I mean, Australian internet's getting better. It's just to connect to like overseas things is like you gotta account for ping, and when it comes to multiplayer games, like if you're connecting to overseas, like it's kind of shitty. That's why everyone's like, please get Australian servers for like when new games come out. You live in a black spot area. Damn. I'm sorry, Deepa. I feel like the internet's getting better. Like, my internet at my old place is still... I still don't think they have NV in there. We were just fortunate enough that it rolled out here. Otherwise, I wouldn't be streaming right now if we didn't have the NVN connected. Gets 3G data the rest of the times, yeah. Moving house next year to a new area, and there's going to be apparently fiber to the premises internet. It's going to be much better than what it is now. Nice! That's really lucky. Kittens. Ooh. Ooh, we can get these. Yeah, lollipops. Crabs. Give me. They're running away. They're very cute, these crabs. Some crabs are really like gross and spider-like, but they're kind of cute. No. No, I'm stuck. Can't ever get there. It's hard to get the boost going. Yeah, we're getting bigger things. Hey Arctic! If you're having fun with Katamari Damacy today, I am! We finished a checkpoint in Ace Attorney, and I think we're on to the last part of the game after that checkpoint, so we're saving that for tomorrow, and I thought I'd just vibe with Katamari for the rest of the night. Near the end already? I've been streaming for like, I think it was my 12th stream of that game, so it's been a little while actually that I've been playing Ace Attorney. Crabs like pigs that were made to be eaten. No, they're cute. I mean, pigs are cute too, but... But yeah, how are you, Arctic? And hello, Ollie from Sully, how are you? Thank God I got a massive basket just sticking out on the edge. Good, even if it is a Monday. How's everyone else today? I'm doing well. Yeah, we did it! Only 45 centimeters. You can make it bigger than that. I can! Whoa, where'd my camera go? There's a way through here. I don't know how to get there, but thank you. Up here. I don't remember where they showed me. Used to be a great crab and chips place near you, but they closed last year. Is this reroll? It is. Yeah, it's the remake. It's the one on Game Pass. I mean, I could play this on PS2, but yeah, it's on Game Pass. It was easy enough to boot up, and I already have Game Pass, so I don't know where it indicated that I could go through. I think it was was up here, but I just didn't see it. Maybe it isn't up here. Maybe it's down here. Oh, here. What? Yes. Alright, let me get these things. I got some pigeons. Alright, what you got down here? What's down here? Whoa! Yeah! Like how there was like a set of bowling pins. Strike! Woo! All the melons look really nice. Oh, diner. Aww. Alright, hang on. Let me add it. Yeah. Haruhi. Thank you, diner. Hang on, let's move the cat forward. Let me face the front. There we go. Haruhi can go there. Candle. Oh, Haruhi's very big. Candle can go. There. Is it on? Oh, hang on. There. Candle can go there. Haruhi can go there. Yeah! Let Haruhi vibe to the music. She will. Thank you, diner. Got a lot of things on my head now. I'm so happy that they added that feature. It's so fun. Oh my god, that delinquent got me. That's happy. Daikon radishes. I'm stealing them all. You can't do anything about it. Is that one giant one in the middle? I think it is. Amazing. Ooh. The same place we took our first swim ever. Have they connected these areas together? Yeah, steal your radishes. Take that one. Oh my god, I got a whole cow. Amazing. Tree stump. Yeah. I'm getting big. I think I could get that dog. What a nice Katamari. Very cool, very dashing. I got them! I got the dog! I got Jaro. Can I go back up there? That might be a bit hard. Aww. I got the kitty car, but not the old lady. I am so big now. Amazing. I love this game. It's so stupid. Oh my god, I got a person. I can get people now. I love it. This fucking game. I am unstoppable. Look at them run. I will get you. I'll get you, Mr. Businessman. I love it. Why can't I get that big bike? Yeah, gotcha. I fucking love this game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, there's a fucking... There's a bird there. Let me up. 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 How do I get through there? I'm trying to go through. It won't let me. No. Yeah. Oh well, we beat the requirement anyway. Pretty big. You make a pretty star. Yay! We might make one more star and then I might call it for tonight. To be continued. Ooh, what do we got? Ducky. Oh, you got Ducky. Alright, what do we got? Next star 6. Let's do it. Yeah. Today you'll be rolling around the world. Katamari should be, let's see, around a crisp 3 meters. We can believe in you for 11 minutes of Earth time. Okay. Let's go! Ah. Ah! Ah! Mayonnaise. It's fun being really big. Like, I think I have fun when you get, like, as big as people. More than the little ones. Little ones are cute, but that moment of destruction when you're the size of people is very fun. Music is so good. Like in Metal Slug when it goes wow big. Reminds you of 90s anime openings. I guess it's a pretty old game now. Like, this would have come out in early 2000s and stuff, so I can understand that kind of vibe. Oh my god. Dogs just fell from the tree. And cats. I got all the chickens. Get out of the way. Oh my god, I can get the fences now. Ah, I love it. The chaos has started. I still don't understand what something's coming means. Like, what does that mean? Like, why is an iron coming? Ooh, you have it here. Yeah! Got cheap. I love it. Good in the middle. I got fish. I got a salmon. Oh no, I'm sorry, sir. You had to come with me. And the bears. I took them too. I fucking love this game. Why is it so fun? It has no right of being this enjoyable. You really struggled with this level? Really? I remember you being stuck on the egg one. I remember you trying that one a few times, I think. I don't know. Well, maybe I'm thinking something else. I know you streamed it, didn't you, Kate? You don't think you could finish it? No. Oh, we can't get those guys? You can get some people, but not these guys. Get these guys. Just screams. Got him. Ha ha ha. Electric jellyfish. I would like them, please. They're small, but I would like them. Mama-san. Nearing the end of it. The screams, I know. Try going back inside. Yeah, I was right. We can pick up lots of things now. A rabbit man. Ah. I still can't get that guy on the panda thing. Did we make it? We did it. Keep going. No, I'm stuck. Relaxing dude. He's just sitting on like a pole. Because of course he was. Yeah, we got the panda guy. Oh my god, we are so big now. Piggybackers. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. Alright, back out I go. Yeah, mama. Oh, there's a spot up there. God. Wow. I didn't realize that this one goes so far. Wow. Oh my god, this map's huge. Oh my god, I'm stuck. All the cows are flying off of me. Let me out, let me out. Let me out, let me out. How do I do that speedy thing? Yeah, let me out. Let me out. There we go. Oh my god, there's a burglar up there. And some delinquents hanging off the thing. Oh my god, they're shooting at me. How dare you? I love how this, like, it's not even just like random shit placed. Like, there's all these people doing weird things, like if you're observing it, like there's so many people just hanging off weird things and placed in weird spots. I love it. It's so fun. Like, why is that boy on a poker? Why not? He is. Yeah. We have been made massive. Oh my god. Good night, Gunblade. I should be wrapping up after this level anyway. Oh my god, this massive pole we got has really slowed us down. Alright. Wow. Looks like there's more to that level as well. They want us to make it bigger? I think we did well. I think it'll be a fantastic start. Look at that giant pole through it. I love it.
Ah, 見えた見えた。ロケットが見えた。おい、みちる。 お父さんはあそこにいるんだぞ。もうすぐお父さんに会えますよ。
To be continued. Yay, that was fun. That was a nice little play before end of stream instead of pushing for Ace Attorney. All right, let's see who we can raid. Who we got? Let's see. Let me just check what people are playing. The Forbidden Bot. I've not transferred over from Streamlabs yet. I like how you posted the raid command before I've even chosen anyone. Alright. Thanks for stream. Thank you Diva for hanging out. Alright. Charmley's online. We might say hello to Charmley. How about that? Alright, everyone post taxi raid beep beep as we go through. I will see you guys tomorrow night. We're going to be finishing. We're going to be finishing the first Great Ace Attorney game tomorrow. And then after that, we're going to start Pokemon. If we finish Ace Attorney quickly, I might just put on Katamari and then like start Pokemon fresh on Monday. Just cause I think when I start Pokemon I'll really want to get into it, so I don't want to like play for only like 40 minutes or something. Alright. Good night everyone. I'll see you guys yeah, tomorrow. Alright. Good night. Thank you everyone for coming. I really appreciate it. Everyone sleep well. Good night.